Hey guys, Joshua Kadamu here, and this video, as you can see by the title, is how to know if you bought bootleg anime. Yeah, there's a lot of it out there, and I'm like anybody else. I like a good deal. Sometimes the prices for the American release box sets, are mind-blowingly high. Right now, Gundam Unicorn on Blu-ray DVD just came out, and it's like $25 per DVD or Blu-ray, and that's one episode each. Now the animation is great, the story is really cool so far as I've seen, but $25 for a Blu-ray each, and then there's 7 of them. I mean, that just breaks the bank. Or when, one time I saw Trigun for like $250 a box set. And I was like, no, I like Trigun, but I'm not paying $250. And I know that, some of you are going to write in the comments, well, I just watch it online for free. Yeah, I like watching stuff online, but I also want them to keep making stuff. So I try and buy stuff that I really like, that I'm going to watch again. Because, let's face it, you're not guaranteed an internet signal everywhere. Almost today, but, you don't know what the future holds. I mean, YouTube could go down someday and this video would be, gone forever. We don't know. I like having something physical in my hands. Same for video games, but don't get me started there. So, how do we find out if we have a bootleg or not? Well, first off, trying to figure it out ahead of time is pretty hard. Sometimes pricing is a good thing. If it's ridiculously cheap, like too cheap, it's probably a bootleg. And the bootlegs come in various qualities. I mean, some of them are visually pretty good, and then others you're like, oh my goodness, did they download this off the worst website ever and burn it to disk? I mean, seriously. I have a copy of Gundam X that I got from a friend, and he told me that it was a bootleg. He had bought it himself off eBay and couldn't resell it, of course, because it's a bootleg. And the quality is horrible. I'm glad to have Gundam X on DVD, but man, if Bandai ever releases a box set that's affordable and preferably an English Bandai, instead of just subtitles, that'd be great. But yeah, but I got it for a good trade. Anyways, speaking of Gundam Unicorn, just bought it. Woohoo! Yeah! All 7 episodes for $19.99 with free shipping from Malaysia. Because I bought the authentic Malaysian copy. We don't sell bootlegs, says the eBay site. Oh, you don't sell bootlegs, you say? Well, let's test that. Okay. Well, we got this nice little disc box here. And, we got this little LF sign. I actually found this on most of the Gundam anime on DVD, the box sets. If I box set of any Gundam series, not any, but a lot of them, it says LF in the corner. It also says this DVD 9. When we flip it over, it's a nice little box. It's kind of professional. It actually knows what it's talking about on the back. That's a good sign. You read some weird write-up on the back, you go, whoa. But, you don't usually see that until you buy it, because it's just that tiny little picture on eBay. And even some of the DVD sites. Some of those, you could go on at cheapanime.com or whatever. That I'm not necessarily saying that site's fake. I'm making up one, okay? But it probably exists. I like a show called 7 Days. It hasn't been released on DVD. When someone's selling something on DVD that has not been released, they're not a reputable site. That's for sure. But, Bandai makes Gundam. Sunrise makes Gundam. And I know that you can't, zoom in, read all this, but Bandai, Sunrise, nowhere on this packaging. Nowhere. That's because it was put out by AnimeLove.com. and admin at animelove.com. Bandai never does that. How do we know? Well, you look at an authentic one, and there it is. Sunrise. Bandai. And, BandaiEntertainment.com. Now, sometimes you get some Yahoo who's like, well, it's cheaper to release it through a dummy company. That way you can skip some of the rights and stuff. No. If Bandai did that, they wouldn't be Bandai in Japan and Bandai here in America. They changed their name, and we'd all know it. Well, the question about bootleg. This is the Banshee Gundam. It's in Gundam Unicorn. This is the Unicorn Gundam. It's in Gundam Unicorn. This is the Gundam Mark II from Zeta Gundam. Bootleg. It will usually have the wrong characters on it. I have Gundam Seed, and it has Gundam Seed Destiny characters on it. Similar, but not the same. Open this up, and same kind of thing, animelove.com, and there's nothing about Bandai or anything like that. The video quality was actually pretty good on these. The discs look kind of authentic, you know, but there's still no mention of Bandai. Even put the thing, you know, like, hey, you know, no copyright infringement, yada yada, but it's straight up bootleg. $19.99 was a good price, I'll admit it. I don't have $25 per disc, but I also don't want to I want to give Bandai something. I wish I could be like, Bandai, here's my best offer. I'll pay you, you know, $15 per DVD. You know, I can afford that, you know, or $10, or, you know, put a box set together, charge a reasonable price, and I will buy it. And sometimes they do. Wait, the Mess Team box set was like $24-30 and totally worth it. Says Bandai Entertainment. Sunrise. You know, Bandai's website. I got Rurouni Kenshin. This is a bootleg. Same kind of thing. Look at the fancy sticker. Fancy sticker. That means it's authentic right now. Distributed by Hong Feng Entertainment. Hong Feng Entertainment? I don't think they own this. Especially when it's Hong Feng Entertainment at yahoo.com. I mean, seriously, you're going to get an email address at yahoo.com? At least these guys have their own website. So, you know, a lot of the stuff on eBay is bootlegs. And some of the times it's good quality, and sometimes it's really crappy quality. And maybe them being bootlegs doesn't really bother you. It bothers me a little bit. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to keep it, but I was hoping that maybe I was buying an authentic. I kidded myself. I knew $19.99 was too cheap, but you know what I mean? It's $19.99. I don't have $200. But just so you know, if it doesn't say Bandai Entertainment on it, it's probably a bootleg, or, you know, whatever company produced it. So that's kind of how you can tell whether you got a bootleg or not. That are really crappy quality, like an MX copy. Well, I hope this video has been somewhat useful to you. It's good to support the official releases, because then they make more releases. They don't have any money, they can't pay anybody, and they can't make more. That's just the way it is. And so if you can, support the official releases, and try and watch out for the really bad knockoffs, because they seriously suck, and they're not worth your money. Catch you guys later.